What's going on, everyone? Maiko back, doing my Day 3 recap from the 2021 National Sports Collectors Convention in Chicago. It's been a blast. Definitely feeling it. You get exhausted. You can't help it. You're just having so much fun, and you're up and moving all day, seemingly all night. And it's so loud. There's so many people at the show, at the get-togethers, in the lobbies, that you're talking and you're having to speak loud. And I know you can most likely hear it in my voice because I can feel it and hear it. But it's all worth it. It's awesome. It's just been it's been great. The days are long and grinding, yet the trip goes so quickly. I mean, it's hard to believe Saturday has come and gone at the show. Friday night, hung out at the Lowe's, the get-together put together by Filmington, where he hooked me up with the Filmington t-shirt. So I appreciate this quality t-shirt where he provides quality content, quality cards, and some worthwhile knowledge about the hobby and where things are going, especially for the modern stuff. So Phil does a good job. Definitely appreciate his content and his friendship in this community. And that event was great, hanging out, talking to fellow YouTubers and just people in the community, people who watch here and there, people who watch a lot, comment, those who make videos, who've done it for years, for a decade plus, and those who've done it for a couple months. It's awesome, and it was a lot of fun. The trade night that was going on there and various other hotel lobbies was out of control, like things that most of us have never seen. The trade night, I guess, was supposed to be in the lobby of the Lowe's Hotel, and it just filled the lobby. It overtook the hotel, seemingly, all the way down the hallway, and people grabbing tables. It was pretty nuts. It was definitely crazy, but a lot of fun. And, I had a chance to get over to the show this morning and just kind of take your time, walk around, hang out. I had some stuff I wanted to move. I was looking to trade or sell, and was able to accomplish that. Really thrilled with those results. And after that, just browse, see if you could find some stuff that you wanted to add to the collection and meet up with people and hang out and have conversations. So it was great. So some stuff I did get today. Ron Fig hooked me up with the Drew Bledsoe jersey, autographed jersey from TriStar. So part of a blind trade. That is something very cool for the collection. Big Drew Bledsoe fan growing up. So Ron, I will hit you up very soon. Some Dodgers will be coming your way. Shout out to Big Scott 35. Now, I had seen this table, but I browsed it, but I didn't really spend a ton of time. And I was intrigued by it. There was a table set up with Japanese baseball cards, and I was looking at some of the vintage stuff going, man, this stuff's pretty cool. It'll be some of it very inexpensive, some of it kind of pricey. I was thinking, I should go back and pick something up. And, when I was talking to him last night, he was telling me, they had some, Phillies, Mets. He had picked up some Mets cards that were issued in Japan. So I was like, yeah, we'll definitely check that out. So we checked it out. And shout out to the dealer at that table who watches this channel and many more. I know Victor, the rookie card specialist, was over there. Of course, Scott was over there. Wesker Griff picked up some stuff. So I was able to pick up a Billy Wagner, Jim Tomei, John Lieber, Ryan Howard, Jimmy Rollins, Bobby Abreu, and Pat Burrell from Konami. And they have really cool backs. You got the writing, you got the little characters on the back, so pretty cool cards. And definitely something unique for the collection. Something I didn't have, so I was able to add some unique Phillies, some stuff you don't see every day. They're the types of things I like to add. And then also got some tops as well. As you can see when you go on the back, it's all in Japanese. So issued in 2003 by Topps. I guess in association with Kanebo. But cool Rollins. Another Rollins. Pat Burrell. And picked up a Scott Rowland. He is in a Cardinals uniform there, but just thought, you know what? Those would be cool to add to the collection, and they absolutely are. So that was a great experience. did get a coupon and another one of these exclusive ski cards from eBay. This is actually pretty cool looking. So there were big lines for those. I guess they're somewhat collectible. I kind of was just in the right place at the right time for a couple days. Only 2 other pickups at the show today. So definitely less volume in pickups for me this year, day by day. But some cool stuff. Right here we have an 1888 RNS Artistic, Philadelphia. VGX 4 from SGC. So definitely a unique, cool pickup there. Zoom in a little bit on that. I had seen this a few days ago. Really didn't know much about it. Didn't know the price point. It wasn't all that expensive. And shout out to Andrew Nuff Said Cards. He was looking it up on VCP, and I think one of the last comps was a couple years ago. It was definitely a while ago, specifically in this grade. And it was definitely in the right price range, especially, I mean, not even factoring in the way many things have spiked. And this isn't something that's going to, attract a big crowd of people, but I thought it was pretty cool. I mean, when you can pick up a card from 1888, I think you're doing all right. And then my final pickup was one that was on my list. It was definitely on my list of like top 5 to 10 cards to grab. And I hadn't really thought about it much this trip. I had a few other cards that were definitely targets, and I filled 2 of those yesterday. And then I had a few that were absolute targets, more so for the Phillies collection, and I didn't see any examples of them. And a few I just didn't see any at the right price. But Big Scott 35, once again, inspired me a little bit. He had picked up a card, and I was like, damn, that's nice. And so I started thinking about it a little more, and I started looking at some more, and looked at quite a few. Second half of the day, after lunch, we kind of palled around all day, and going around, just kind of checking out different stuff. He'd pick up a few things, I picked up a few things, and then, every time I'd see these cards, we'd look at them and glance at them and, see if anything just fit. If nothing fit, so be it. Pick it up in the future. We headed back into the break pavilion area, and I guess a couple guys had taken over a booth. They just kind of drove here and took over a guy's booth who was leaving. They, I guess, paid him off to take the spot. Had a ton of vintage stuff, and they're more so guys who do it as a hobby and not like a career. So they're trying to move some stuff, and they were really cool to deal with. And I saw he had a pile of Clemente rookies from 1955 Topps. Looking at them, kind of picked out the one that I thought looked the best. Certainly there were a few that were higher grades that maybe looked a little better, but a couple 1s, couple 2s, couple 3s. This is what to me was the best overall eye appeal, and kind of negotiated a deal. And then Scott kind of helped me add some modern stuff to the deal, and ended up moving a number of Shohei Ohtani cards. There were duplicates, not even out of my collection, just duplicates I've had sitting around for a while. Was able to move a few of them for some cash considerations and a 1955 Topps Roberto Clemente in a PSA 2 with a mark qualifier, and thrilled to add this. I think overall has really strong eye appeal. On camera you'll never see it. They're very, very minimal creasing in here, very small one. Again, you have to really look for it to see it. And the mark on the back, you can see it there. It's more of an indentation, really. There was I think some kid was trying to write with a really dull pencil back in the day, so I mean, that I can see it, but it really doesn't bother me. So I would say this was a very successful trip to the National, and it was going to be successful no matter what. Hanging out with everyone, having a great time. But to knock off 3 cards atop your list is, to me, pretty sweet, and I'm pretty happy with the way things went. Did that this year instead of just kind of rifling through and grabbing things and kind of letting it go. So appreciate everyone who hung out at the National. Appreciate all those who said hello, and hope to maybe get back for a few more hours tomorrow, but we'll see what happens. Either way, comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. and I will talk to you next time. Have a great one.